Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of DDTS, DeAndre Dobbs, the show, episode 246. Hold on. DDTS, DeAndre Dobbs, the show, episode. Welcome to another episode of DDTS, episode 246. Back with another video today. As y'all can see on the title, that's what we're going to be talking about. I'm just gonna give my opinions about this stuff, give my perspective and let y'all know what's been going on. I'm fixing my coffee, y'all, so forgive me. I'm on my third cup of coffee. And I hope y'all are having a wonderful Tuesday. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna basically give y'all the tea, give y'all the news in case y'all haven't heard and give my thoughts on it. So if you're new here, hit that like button, hit the notification bell, subscribe button, share, do whatever it is that you have to do to get the point across. And we're going to be talking about one topic we're going to be talking about is trending, and it's a very, very, very important issue and topic regarding the LGBTQ community, that our gay community, our LGBTQ community. I'm definitely gonna talk about that because I talk about that all the time. Um, I know a lot of people probably get tired of talking about it, of me talking about it, but I really don't. I really don't care what nobody say, or neither does it matter what people think because I'm gonna still do it. I'm gonna still do what I feel is right. So we're gonna talk about that and just we're just gonna go with the flow. We're just gonna do what we've been doing. Thank you for coming to my live. Um, we're gonna go ahead and get this started, get the show started. So, ooh, this coffee is not sweet. I didn't put enough sugar in it, but I add some more later. Okay, so we're gonna get started. I don't know if any of y'all heard. I know a lot of everybody probably heard. Some people's probably heard about the news about DeAndre Cottrell, the gay Atlanta dancer, and the doctoral student found dead in Alabama. Um, I know that's been going around, and I know people's have been talking about that. I've read it. I've seen articles. I watched the news coverage. Now, I will say this: I don't know if there's an update yet. I really don't know. And for y'all looking at this, my shirt faded. I accidentally put bleach on it. Stupid me. But honestly, I'm just gonna go on and tell you, I don't know if there's an update yet, but I'm gonna read this article, and after I read it, I'm just gonna give you my opinion on what I think because I read the article, I watched the news coverage so many times. I even discussed this with a couple of peoples, and something in my mind and in my soul just still does not sit right with me. It just something just not right. Like I said, something in the water ain't clean. Something is fishy. Now again, I can be wrong, but I'm gonna go ahead and read this from my laptop. Okay, it says 31-year-old Atlanta resident DeAndre Dominique Cottrell. Hello, the Solomon Project. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the live. It says 31-year-old resident DeAndre Dominique Cottrell, who had previously been reported missing after his sister in Birmingham, Alabama, after visiting his sister in Birmingham, Alabama, has been found dead. Well, unalive. I'm just gonna say unalive. That's my fault. Unalive because I'm on YouTube. Cottrell's sister, Angelica Harris, told AL.com, shout out to AL.com, an Alabama based news outlet, that Cottrell arrived in Birmingham on Thursday along with Julian Morris, who, in my opinion, I think was the boyfriend or at least one of the boyfriends, because it's allegedly that they could have been in a throuple relationship. Um, whom his family identified as a romantic partner, which I just said. To celebrate the 4th of July holiday, Harris said that at around 10 o'clock p.m., as fireworks going off, Contrell went inside to check on his dog. He went and checked on the dog and never saw him again, Harris said, which was the sister. Okay, and it says, according to Harris, Morris told them that Contrell took off running through the backyard, where they later found some of Contrell's belongings, including a shoe, his cell phone. The family reported that Morris had been acting erratically prior to Contrell's disappearance, according to AL.com. Footage from several nearby by the ring cameras caught Contreras running through the yard and jumping over a gate. It looked like he was looking for refuge. Harris said he was running for his life. Okay, let me know if this is too much, y'all. Just before 3 p.m., police on Saturday found Contreras dead in the shed of a vacant house in Birmingham. As of Sunday, according to the local athlete, WBTM, Contrell's death was being treated as a homicide. Morris is a person of interest in the ongoing investigation, according to the press release from the Birmingham Police Department. Okay, I'm just going to go off that. I'm just going to go off that. I'm going to highlight this. I'm just going to go off that. I just read y'all the article. And I'm basically going to say what I've been saying all along and what I just said not too long ago. Something in the water ain't clean. Something ain't adding up. The ad ain't adding. Like I said, I could be wrong now. I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, I will admit that I'm wrong. But something in my mind and in my spirit telling me that this was planned. Something in my mind is telling me Julian Morris, the boyfriend, he is missing. He's still on the run. I don't know, is he on the run? I don't know what it is. I don't know if somebody got him. I don't know, is he been kidnapped? I don't know. But it's quite strange that after all of this stuff happened, Morris, Julian Morris gone. I don't know anything about the other friend, but it was allegedly, and I said, and I could have promised y'all I saw that they was in a throuple, like it was a third. And if y'all saw the pictures, you can see that. But this the kicker though. I got a good look at Julian Morris, and it turns out that I thought that I have been following this person on Instagram, on social media the whole time. But look, y'all, look. I did not know at that time that was Julian. I did not know that because I took a good look. I kept swiping. I like, wait a minute. And then it had the name. You know how I have the name highlighted. So what I did, I clicked on the name, and all this time I was, subscribed or followed to this person on Instagram. I was like, ain't no way in the world that this person has something to do with the death, with the unaliving of his partner, of his boyfriend, or whatever the situation may have been. Like I said, some in the water ain't clean, some ain't adding up. Now I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, I will admit that I'm wrong. I will actually come on a video, do another video to admit that I'm wrong. That's if I'm wrong. I can't help how I feel. My heart and my prayers goes out to the family of DeAndre Dominique Contrell. My heart aches for him and the family because that is sad, especially on the 4th of July, especially on the holiday where mostly people's come together, laugh, reminisce on the good memories, just have a good time. And it is said like he was well known. He was an Atlanta dancer. And he was well known, and he was a doctor as well, if I got it correctly. But I'm gonna go on and tell you this though. I'm finna go on and be honest, and I'm finna go on and say this. It's sad because a lot of this happens in our community, in our LGBTQ community. It happens a lot, and I think it's crazy that it is possibly that it be our own peoples, it be our own peoples in our own communities that be doing this. Now, I'm not saying that Julian Morris did this. I'm not saying the other person did it. Whoever did it. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that this type of problem and situation in our LGBTQ community, in the gay community, it happens all the time. First, it happens to the transgender women. Now it is instead of happening to the men in our community, in the LGBTQ community, in the black community, or which community that we have. I'm just gonna put it like that in a respectful way. And like I'm honestly like you hear something about you hear the situation with DeAndre Dominique Contrell. You hear his situation, what happened to him. You hear about Julian Morris being missing. But where is the other partner? Where is the other friend? But you don't hear nothing about him. But I guess he was not in the picture or he was not in the prisons at that time. Like I said, I do not know. But it's sad. And something ain't right now. Now, I could be wrong, but something ain't right. Some is fishy. Some in the water ain't clean. Because that's just how I see the whole thing. And it happens, and it happened to happen on the 4th of July, like another holiday. So hooking up, hooking up had its risk. The Solomon says hooking up had its risk. It really did, the Solomon Project. I agree with you. Yes, when you hooking up, it does. It has the risk. It has its risk. And basically it says whoever you hook up with and whoever you try to be with, you gotta basically be careful because especially in this day and age, because so many peoples are going missing, so many peoples are getting unalive, so many peoples are You know, oh, I got choked up on that when I said that. I got choked up on that. So much is happening to people, and it's crazy. I know I may not know everything that is to know, but I'm just giving y'all an update. Now, there has not been an update about this situation, but I promise y'all, when I get an update, I will do another video. But the Solomon Project, you have a valid point. You have a very good point. Cooking up has its risk. You gotta know who you are in contact with. You gotta get to know these people. You gotta know the red flags. And it's best to stay on the green flags than the red flags, especially in our community, especially in the gay community. Because that's where most of this stuff happens in the gay community. It happens in the straight community too, but it has really been a problem in the gay community since the beginning of time. It has been happening for decades where transgender men and women, gay men and women have been killed, have been unalived, have been getting unalived, have been having to getting taken away from their families because of something crazy. Just because people want to, just because they want to live their life, just because they want to be happy. That ain't right. In this situation, in this situation, in this topic, it it's sad. And I don't know what to think about this. And I'm gonna tell you this though. I'm gonna tell you this. It be the ones, it definitely be the ones that you think that don't get into nothing. It be the pretty ones, it be the cute ones, it be the handsome ones, it be the beautiful ones that you think wouldn't even think about doing anything like that. And I'm gonna say what I've been saying. I hope I'm wrong. I have a feeling that Julian Morris knows more about the whole situation. That's if he is around, because he's missing. But oh, I almost forgot to add this in. The other partner, I just remembered the other partner, if I'm wrong, forgive me, but it's saying the other partner knows the location of where Julian Morris is and has talked to him. I don't know, but that's what I've heard in the news coverage. Like I said, I might have heard wrong, but if I'm wrong, let me know because I just don't understand. But that's how I feel about that situation. Like something is not right. But I'm just gonna tell y'all this. If I get an update, if I hear anything else on this topic and situation, since I already have started talking about it, if I get an update, I will be sure to let y'all know. I promise you that. So that's what I feel about that topic. So that's how I feel about that. So what do y'all think about that topic? What do y'all think about that situation? Please let me know what y'all think about this situation. You can type it in the chat, you can comment it, or whatever. But I just feel like me as I'm just gonna tell y'all this. Me as a small YouTuber in the making, I definitely feel like it is the Silence Project says super sad. It really is. It is very sad. I said the same thing. It's very sad. It is really sad, the Solomon Project. And I said this, I said, even though I'm a small YouTuber, I'm not really big at the moment. I feel like since I talk about the news, the tea, the entertainment, what's trending, what just came out, I feel like it is my duty and I feel like it is my job as a small YouTuber, as a content creator that's not really big. Since I talk about this stuff, I feel like it is my obligation, it is my duty to keep y'all informed. If I start talking about something and I said I'm gonna give you an update, that's exactly what I have to do. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Because I don't believe in doing half jobs. You got to do the whole job. When you say you're gonna do this and do that, you got to do the whole job. You can't do anything half. Do it whole, not half. And that's exactly what I'm doing. But we finna go on and talk about this last topic for today on this live episode. But I really thank y'all for coming in. I didn't really think anybody was gonna come in this early. I really didn't know, but I really want to thank y'all who's in. Okay, we're finna go on and get started on this last topic, the Solomon Project. Thank you so much, the Solomon Project. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. You you always come through. You always come through. Thank you so much. You and I'm gonna give a shout out. Shout out to the Solomon Project. Shout out to Coffee with K. Shout out to DJ. Shout out to everyone that's in the YouTube group I'm in. Shout out to anyone that has been coming in. Shout out to everyone that has been in my corner since day one. And I promise you, I will return the love. But we finna go ahead and get started on this last topic for today, this morning. So here we go. The fiance of Tamar Braxton, aka Jeremy Robinson, aka JR, ran into a legal problem. It was reported that the fiance of Tamar Braxton was arrested for drinking under the influence. Peoples do that all the time. Big deal. Um, Before he was released on bond, of course. The Queen's Court aluminum was allegedly charged with 3 misdemeanor charges, including willful obstruction of law enforcement of an officer, and driving under the influence of alcohol. He was arrested and released the same day. Sure, it happens every day. Yeah, that's some counterparts. Another Justin Timberlake, big deal. Okay, hold on. Oh shit, we can shoot. Damn cord, damn button. Wanna? It says that the arrest is unknown, but pretty much it basically tells you about misdemeanor and driving under the influence, which is DUI. I think we all know that. But I done read enough. That's all I see on here, and I'm gonna go on and give my perspective on that. We're gonna talk about some serious stuff around here. All right. Number one, I don't understand why people be driving under the influence and they know they shouldn't be up under the wheel. If you know you've been drinking, and if you know you've been drinking alcohol, if you know you've been doing this stuff, why in the hell would you get up under the wheel? Because when you get up under the wheel intoxicated, you is basically damaging your life. You is basically damaging other people's lives that's out there. What if you would have hit somebody and they would have became unalive and you wouldn't be able to get out of this situation? What would happen then? See, people's need to learn this stuff. I might not drive. I don't drive. I don't have no car. I don't. I'm kind of happy I don't at times. I get sad that I don't know how to drive at times, but honestly, let me tell you this. My anxiety and everything becomes a wreck, becomes very troublesome, becomes very big when I get in a vehicle now because of experiences that I've been in regarding vehicles. Every time when I get in the car, I be scared. I don't be wanting to leave the house sometimes because I be scared. Because you have peoples out here that are very reckless, that are very not careful. They think just because you drinking, you should get up under the wheel and you already done had a lot of drinks. That's damaging your life and somebody else's life. And it's crazy. What if it was a situation? What if it was a problem that they change? What if they would have changed? This is just an example. What if they would have changed the law around where if you ain't had no DUI or anything like that before and you get arrested, what if it would have been a problem nor situation where you wouldn't even have a chance to get bonded out and you had the money? What would happen? What would that be? If you had the money to bail yourself out and they wouldn't even let you bail yourself out or anybody else, how would that be? It would feel funny, wouldn't it? I know I might not be making sense. I'm just saying. But you know, driving under the influence and this and that, I don't agree with because there's a lot of people that have lost their lives. And there's a lot of people that have been injured. And there's a lot of people that have gotten a slap on the wrist because of this type of stuff. And it's crazy. People's have gotten slap on the wrist for this type of stuff. And these are the people that probably unalive somebody else in the same situation and predicament. They got a slap on the wrist. And it's crazy. But you got people's they didn't have nothing to do with the situation of the DUI or whatever the situation might have been. They get the worst end of the stick. And it's not even their vehicle. The Solomon Project says very dangerous, and it is. It's very dangerous. But people's they don't understand. They don't understand. They probably do understand. They just don't want to learn. They just don't want to. They just don't want to accept the consequences. They just don't want to accept accountability. That's basically what that is. I agree with you, the Solomon Project. That's very dangerous. And that's just how I see it. I mean, I understand it's a lot of people that probably don't drive because of a bunch of reasons, because they have anxiety, because they have been through experiences like I have, and that they scared to get in the car again or they scared to get on the wheel again. And I feel you can't blame you can't blame anybody for what happened to you. You can't do that. Because people feel how they feel. Some peoples are not made to get out on the road and drive. If you don't know what you're doing, don't get up on the road and drive. And another thing that gets me, that behooves me, I ain't trying to steal nobody's names. Another thing that really grinds my gears, why are you getting on the phone texting? having a conversation and you up under the wheel driving. If that does not ignore the hell out of me, if you don't put that stuff on Bluetooth on their damn radio, yes, the Solomon Project says that's a fact. It is more than like, yes, most definitely. I'm about to get to that. I was just getting started on that, right? It gets me that why would you be on the phone texting and driving, trying to have a conversation? Exactly. The Solomon Project says lay off the damn phone. Exactly, right? If they don't put that on Bluetooth or whatever it is they put it on speaker when they talking, you know how they doing now. Exactly. Oh, that's what they should do. Should lay off their phone. Cause I know ain't nothing that important in the damn world that you have got to talk about that you can't talk about later. If you don't put that on, if it's something important, put it on Bluetooth, on the radio. You know how they do now. Do it like that. Because you got some people that be driving and texting and like they can't do without them phones. The Solomon Project says they need to get a headset. They do. They do. They do. Because I feel like if it's a business matter related to work or something else, if you have to talk that bad, get headphones, put in your ear and have a conversation. You don't have to hold that phone while talking. Because then again, being on them phones, talking and texting while driving, damaging other people's lives and yours too. And not wearing seatbelts, that's dangerous too. You either click it or ticket. Tickets getting high now. That's how I put it. That's how I put it. Because this like this is real, like this is real life. This is real freaking life. I'm not gonna tell you no story, but it's real life. So if you want to protect your life and other people's life, and you up under that wheel, do the right thing behind the wheel. Pay attention to the road. No texting and driving. No drinking and driving. And that's the truth. That's all you have to do. That's all you got to do. And that's all it is to it. And that's all I got on that. So I'm going to ask y'all, is there anything anybody else want to add or say before this episode ends for today? What did you think about today's episode? What did you think about today's live episode? How did I do? Did I miss anything? Was I over dramatic? Was I doing it overload? Was I doing too much? What do y'all think about the whole situation? What do y'all think about the topics? Because like I said, I mean what I say and say what I mean, and I'm not gonna take it back because a bunch of people, when you say something, they will expect you to take it. They would expect you to take it all back. The Solomon Project says, "Lived it off." Thank you, the Solomon Project. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm just want to say this before I end, and I know I probably say it all the time, but if I don't, I really enjoy doing this for you all. I really enjoy doing this for me. I love doing this for me. I love doing this for everybody that loves the tea, that loves to get the fresh tea, that loves to get the fresh news, that loves to get stuff that they ain't never heard about that that I will discuss. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I had somebody tell me in the comments, or somebody in general tell me, I did not know this and this happened that you talked about on YouTube. I said, yes, it happened, but a bunch of people don't talk about it. But I like to give people their credit. I love to give people their flowers. I love to give people an opportunity to have a place to shine. And I love to give my support to each and every person that have gave it to me. Because without support, how you gonna get it if you don't support other people's? You know. But I enjoy doing what I'm doing. I really enjoy doing it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm going to tell you this. It's not because of the money. It ain't because of the attention. I do this because this has always been a dream of mine. This always been a dream of mine. Well, actually, I wanted to become an actor, and I wanted to become a singer. I did. I wanted to become all those things. But when people try to get in your ear and they try to throw the negative at you, saying, you can't do this, you can't do this, you can't do that. You just wasting your time. They ain't gonna let you do this, they ain't gonna let you do that. And and you have that mindset at that time, like you letting them words what that person has told you, you letting it set in. And you be believing it yourself that you can't do this, you can't do that. They ain't gonna have you do this and do that. You just wasting your time. You do have that type of moment where you actually believe what that person said about you, your own self. But then as you get older and as the years progresses and you sit and think, you like, you know what? I can do this. I can do that. I'm not gonna let this get in my way. I'm gonna do what I want to do because I want to do it. If I want to make something happen, I gotta make it happen on my own. That's what you're supposed to do. I had to learn that. I had to learn that. I'm still learning about a bunch of things. The Solomon Project says those are terrible things to say. Exactly, it is. It is terrible to say because it, it gets you to thinking. Like if a person tells you that, it basically says that they don't have faith in you, they don't have confidence in you, they don't even believe in you. They don't even they're not even showing the support to you that they should be showing. Like I feel like if a person believes in you, they will basically try to give you all the support that you're supposed to have, give you that boost, give you that confidence. The Solomon Project says they are envious. Exactly. And you do got those type of peoples that they don't want to see you make it. They don't want to see you big. They want you to stay in the back just because they're in the back. You know, it is crazy. And do you know people's do anything to make sure you don't get ahead. It doesn't matter if they're there. It doesn't matter if you get on the line. It doesn't matter if they lie on you, trying to ruin your name, your reputation. It does not matter. Some people can say that they're happy for you. People can say that they're happy for you, but it's the action, not the word. But I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, and that's my YouTube. I'm gonna continue to get. I'm gonna continue to reach my goal. I'm gonna continue to make a change. I'm gonna continue to do what I said I'm gonna do. It may take some time, but I'm gonna do what I love to do, and that's have the confidence building up. Yes, indeed. Well, y'all, let me see. The Solomon Project says they are drunk in hatred. They're drunk on hatred. Exactly. They definitely drunk on it. The Solomon Project. They definitely is, and they basically high off of it too. It's crazy, but you never know though, cause people's, people's will show their true colors in a minute. But that's just how I see it. Is there anything else anybody wants to add before I shut DDTS episode 246 down? I really would like to thank each and every one of y'all who came in to watch my live, watch this episode. It really meant a lot to me. I really want to say thank y'all so very much. I know it's not like the other content creators that's popular, that has a lot of views and stuff. I know I'm not like them, and I'm not trying to be. I'm my own self. I'm my own person. I do my own thing. But you know, it would be so much better if people can just focus on themselves and not nobody else. Pay close attention, because if people would stay in their own lane and pays the business that had something to do with them, it would be in a better place. But people, they don't want to do that. I pays the business that has something to do with me, just me, not nobody else. Because if it ain't benefiting me, I ain't got nothing to do with it. But I'm gonna say this: I'm gonna definitely give y'all an update on the DeAndre, Dominique Detrail, and Julian Morris situation of DeAndre Contrell being murdered, being found unalive in Alabama, the whereabouts of Julian um, Morris, all that. I'm gonna make sure I give y'all an update on all of this, because it's something to think about, really. Well, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. I really want to thank y'all for joining me. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you're new here, follow, comment, subscribe. If you would like to rewatch this live, rewatch this video, you can. It'll be up on YouTube. Make sure you comment and give your thoughts, your perspective, positive vibes only. Nothing negative, only positive vibes only. But I really hope y'all enjoyed. Shout out to everyone that came in. Shout out to the Solomon Project that came in today. Um, the Solomon Project says stay fresh and keep it moist. I sure will. Thank you so much, the Solomon Project. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You know that's exactly how it's going to be and stay. Thank you, the Solomon Project. Thank you, Coffee with K, if you're watching this. Um, Thank you, DJ, for coming in and always supporting me. Thank you, Zachary Famous. Thank you to every other content creator that's out there on YouTube that I follow that has gave me so much inspiration, that has gave me so much good energy and ideas and everything. So I'm about to say goodbye to y'all, and I will be back with another video soon as possible. I hope y'all have a wonderful Tuesday. Thank you for coming on the live episode of DDTS episode 246. Love y'all. Bye bye.